like a high 32, and then I played for like another 3 hours and didn't even get close to it. And then yesterday I have a lower 32, but that's as close as I can get. And I die a bunch, and I use the continue, and I wouldn't think it would be that hard to shave off 2 minutes, but apparently it is. I guess Mega Man is just not my jam. I mean, I like the game. It's kind of a slog of a run. Just it's 30 minutes, so I stream for 2 hours. It's pretty much 4 good runs, if that. Which today it isn't, because I've restarted like 3 or 4 times already. I just, like, the whole Project NES thing's got me, like, I love doing it, but I also need to, like, kind of come up with some kind of parameters for it so I don't get hung up on a game for too long. Because there's so many games to play. And then with all, like, the homebrews and stuff, too, the list keeps growing. It's kind of like a backlog of games that most people have, right? Like, oh, I'm going to get to them, and then we don't because the games don't stop coming. And even NES games are still coming in 2025. And then the feedback I've been getting from everyone is that they really like the Lost Vikings, so they want to see more of that kind of stuff too. So I'm not going to be able to, not that I would want to, be doing Project NES stuff all week long. I think I would probably get burned out eventually. Yeah. Yeah, I've watched Arcus play some of the later titles from his Arcathons, or Cathalons, I mean. And they improved so much. I've really never... 1 and 2 are really the only 2 I've ever played. Yeah, Cobra Triangle. That game I just didn't want to give up on. Like, I really thought I could post a good time on that game, but so many things have to go right. Like, I felt out of all the games I've played so far for, this is the first boss, Project NES, that, like, that was the one I could probably get a top 10 in, if I really tried, and I was even playing offline for a while, just messing around with it, and I wasn't getting anywhere near where I needed to be. It is, yeah. That's, you know, there's so much RNG involved with like the planes and the bombings and stuff that happen. And then you have to pick up the power-ups on those race levels, and if you don't do that right, you won't have, you know, enough speed or the force for the really hard levels. I mean, I guess if I really committed to it for a while, I could probably get a top 10, but I don't really want to at this point. And then the boss fights too, like I've had some weird things happen, like with the squid, like I'll take him out right away, but then he'll like warp over to me and kill me. Like my bow will be stuck on top of him, like while he's flashing and being destroyed. And then the shark at the end, like, who knows what pattern he's gonna throw at you. I've had some really good patterns and some really bad ones. It would stink to have to play all the way through the game just to get a bad pattern or have something crazy happen with him. Yeah. Yeah, that's classic NES style, right? Make the game harder so it feels longer. At least I didn't die. HP drops. I was thinking about firing up Toe Jam and Earl in the next couple weeks. I got that game as a Christmas present when I was a kid, so I have a little bit of nostalgia for it this time of year. I don't even know if I could beat it anymore. Might take me a couple tries. There's kind of a randomness to that game too, with the presents and stuff, and the worlds. If you don't do the fixed world. Yeah, I always thought that too. Like, that was one of those games that as a kid I could always just sit down and play whenever. Kind of a chill game, which there weren't a lot of those back in the day. That's nice. Good health there. There we go, with the 15 stream streak. I just saw that. Very nice, thank you. Put a new community challenge up last night if anybody's interested. If you want something to do with your points, I'll just do another monthly raffle for the little NES wall arts that are behind me. One of those. Goes for 30 days, so we have plenty of time. But I'll still do the regular monthly raffle at the beginning of next month. There it is. Thank you, Marty. Yeah, I said it pretty low, so there's a lot of people in here with a ton of points. I do plan on making some more, and I actually have permission from the guy who designs them to give them away. My printer, it's called an AMS. It feeds the spools of plastic into the printer. Stopped working, so I'm in the process of working with the company to get the parts needed to get it repaired. Kind of stinks because I've only had the thing for 6 months. But for whatever reason, I get like one message a day from them. So I will have other ones too once I get it up and running. Well, we're almost halfway there already, huh? Thank you guys. Elwood, awesome. Thank you, thank you. I want to read your comment, Marty. It's the third reel. I'm having trouble with my third reel, too. Just gotta get to the right spot in the game. Yeah, so I'll read your comment in a second, but what was going on with mine is it stopped feeding, so I took it apart, because they're actually very accessible. Like, it's kind of nice that they're designed that way, but the hub that the 4 filaments go into, like, won't grab, so I think the motor in there was shot. But then, messing around with it, when you push the filament down, like, have it grab initially, the third spot is just completely dead on mine. So working with chat, they're like, oh, we're going to send you a new filament hub. I'm like, okay, cool. But then I'm like, well, is that going to take care of the other problem I have? So we'll see. Like I said, I get one message every 24 hours from him, so we'll see what he says tomorrow. Or they say tomorrow, I should say. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I want is, like, I wish they would just send me a new one, because I feel like I got a lemon. And, like, I use it a lot, but I also take really good care of it. Dad joke? Alright, Elwood, we will get you that as soon as I'm done with this run. Like, I do the monthly maintenance and all that stuff. So for something to not even last 6 months is kind of upsetting. And I bought, like, the AMS 2 because, like, it's supposed to be better. Like, not only does it do, like, the filament drying, which I haven't ran into that issue yet, but the parts are better in it, so it's supposed to last longer. So, like I said, the whole situation just kind of stinks. And I was going to make, like, a bunch of Christmas gifts with it, and no, I haven't had a chance to, because I'm going on a week right now with no 3D printer. Yeah, we'll see what happens with it. I mean, I'm glad that they're going to fix it for free. It stinks being without it, and I'm going to have to put that hub in, and which I'm more capable than doing, or more than capable of doing, but it's just work. But it could be worse, I guess. It could be something wrong with the printer, which would be more of a headache. A little closer than I would have liked there. Finish the level with full health. That's a first. Probably one of my favorite songs in the game. Die right here. There. He bumped me and I shot that beam the wrong way. That's enough to get through this next part. I have to back down and get more. More time just to be safe. See how this goes. Oof, just enough. Dad joke book is way on the end of my desk. I gotta grab it. I didn't forget. I'll definitely get you your joke. Ooh, I was gonna say no health, but... Ooh, and an extra life. I get hit by that every time. I think I would remember to stop just a second there. He's alive in there somewhere. Well, that's more health than I usually have through that area. Come on, let me out of there. Probably gonna die here anyway. stinks watching the clock count up and you have to sit through this again. Right. Pretty good. Better. Still not sub 30, but better. Alright, dad joke. Let me grab my book. Alright. I worked out so hard, the police put me in jail. I was charged with resisting arrest. Thank you for the GGs, everybody. Elwood, Marty. What time are we at? 9:05. We got time. Do another run. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a dad joke, right? Actually, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I will be right back.